Guys, can someone go get John Cena? I can't see him.
Am I grateful for the duration of that humor?
How many times have you heard that, today?
Actually,
First one on the...
no, not the first one. But grateful for every time I hear it. I can't believe it
course.
still works.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing this. I know you're a busy guy.
We're all busy. No problem. Thanks for having
I
me.
appreciate it. It's been really cool seeing you backstage on Friday Night SmackDown. I know all of the Superstars talent, myself, production, just really appreciate all you do to help and keep pushing WWE forward. But for you, what's been the biggest adjustment, if any, since returning to SmackDown?
First of all, thank you. That's very kind of you. Secondly, I think it's trying to get a match. This is the first time I've really said I'm going to return for a long period of time since the summer of Cena. And that was an instance where I could readily have matches because there were a lot of live events. And now, I'm in good shape. I have some downtime. I wanted to come back and contribute. And I've been happy to go out and contribute in the best way I can, but I want to compete. I'm here to compete.
Listen, a couple of weeks ago, something very special happened. And that was that special encounter you had with The Rock after he made a surprise return with Pat McAfee in Denver. What was it like for you to be able to come back with one of your rivals?
Thank you for the question. I want to adjust it a little bit.
Okay.
What was it like to see a friend that I haven't seen in a long time? And in between the times we've spent with each other, I've openly kind of come to a realization that the first foray into us competing against each other probably was a professional mistake on my part. And I've been very apologetic and open with my apology that the way I conducted business was in the realm of trying to do good business. And we did great business. And it was really nice to see a friend who was actually generous with his time. We actually conversed for a little bit. And that's the first time we'd seen each other since publicly apologizing for that. And I just wanted to make sure you heard from me face to face as well. And it was really nice to see a friend.
And it's such a good example for superstars, especially those coming up now, the importance of having mutual respect for your colleagues, for your friends, and for your peers, especially in a business like this that can be so cutthroat.
Well, respect is something, it's one of my core values. It's on every hat, it's on every shirt, it's on every towel. But I believe respect is earned. And I think mutual respect for your peers, it needs to be reciprocal. You got to have a certain candor and a certain respect to gain that respect. I always say it's a boomerang. You know, what you throw out there is going to come back at you.
Well, then that leads me straight to talking about someone else. We know The Rock famously raised your hand at WrestleMania 29. At Payback, you did the same for LA Knight, offered a handshake. He seemed a bit hesitant to accept, though, at first. How did you feel about that interaction?
I felt great, only because it reminds me of when I started to gain a little bit of notoriety and relevance in the WWE. LA Knight and my story runs a little bit of parallel. He kind of just refused to give up, never give up, and has done it his own way. Even in a lot of times being an underdog and being forgotten by people in the bowels of the arena, but not forgotten by people in the arena cheering him on. And I think what he's done is incredible. We work so hard to get where we're at, and this is a job that shouldn't exist. I sit in a director's type chair in wristbands and t-shirt and ball cap. This shouldn't be a thing. So when you get a level of consistency and you get to a certain level of relevancy, you don't want it ever to go away. And I totally respect that.
After what happened at SmackDown, you two will officially be teaming together. Do you think that interaction kind of went a long way into forming this bond, getting on common ground?
No, it was a brief interaction. So I can't say that we became best buds and went to the garage to do karate together. And we are not going to be the world's most fluid team. But I think we're on the same page. And although we may have different perspectives, we have a common rival, a common enemy. So that also helps people come together real quick.
What are your thoughts on how LA Knight has been able to really win over the WWE Universe over the last year? His music hits, he hits that ramp, they go wild.
Man, I could waste all your time talking about, I love WWE because of moments like this. No one knows what's going to happen next, and no one can control the narrative. And a lot of times the audience can tell if they're trying to be controlled or pushed in a certain direction, and they rebel against it. And I think that's wonderful, because as performers, it allows us to listen to the most important superstar out there, and that's the WWE Universe.
Well, let's keep talking about the Bloodline as we're looking ahead to Fastlane. The Bloodline did make it pretty clear that they wanted you to be at a major disadvantage heading into the match. So what is your takeaway on their tactics backstage with the AJ Styles situation, how they've treated the rest of the roster, who may have had thoughts of teaming up with you on their own?
The Bloodline has a great thing going, and it's also very frail at the same time. And I think people can sense possibly the frailty. The house of cards is blowing in the wind. And that's when everybody's like, yo, I can step up and do this. I don't blame them for doing everything they can to try to solidify their position at the top. And just, I don't know, I guess I'm the guy foolish enough to step up anyway, regardless. So we'll see.
Well, listen, speaking of AJ Styles, which by the way, we wish nothing but a speedy recovery here. You stood alongside the Phenomenal One in recent weeks, and after legendary battles with AJ, how special has that been for you to be standing in the ring with him again?
Phenomenal is a great word to describe AJ. He's just a wonderful, kind human being, and brought out the best of me physically. We both had a different perspective of our careers, and he thought if I didn't exist, he would be where I'm at. And I always wanted to see what the WWE would be like with AJ involved, and that starts our story. Through being in the ring, we brought out the best of each other, and bringing out the best of each other. The Rock is in that conversation. We've become great friends, and I wish AJ a speedy recovery, and Phenomenal is a great way to describe him.
Well, listen, John, I feel like no matter how much time passes between the times we get to see you back here in WWE, you never seem to miss a step. You keep up with the best of them, the youngest of them. But for you, what are the major differences, if any, for you, getting ready for a match in 2023 versus 5 years, 10 years ago?
I think it's if you look at the progression of sport, if you watch NFL highlights in the 70s and then the 80s, and then you watch them now, the game is speed and precision, and it's specialized. And I do, never give up is my ethos, and I fancy myself on being able to just keep going. The only thing I am really, I would say the only skill I really offer is persistence. It's not that I'm any better or worse than anyone else. I've seen athletes do stuff that I could never even imagine, even with 10,000 hours of practice. But I just keep going where others will stop. Now it seems like everyone has that hunger, that fire, and that perseverance, and they're so skill specific.
And one of those really talented superstars, going back to talking about the Bloodline, is Jimmy. So I kind of want to get your thoughts on what is going on in his head right now. What do you make of his actions as of late?
So Jimmy and I actually go way back. I remember the first time him and his brother had matches in the WWE. I was there. I remember encouraging them to honor their Samoan heritage before the matches. I don't blame the drastic measures. I don't blame the brash personality. I endorse it. I mean, the way I initially connected with the audience was by being very brash and by taking crazy risks, and not necessarily by being virtuous.
And and talking about the youngest member of the Bloodline, the Enforcer, Solo. You've had some painful interactions with him in recent weeks. What has stood out most about Solo to you?
The striking parallel he runs to Umaga.
Wow.
And in every facet, and to be put in that conversation is rarefied air. Solo is a bit of a conundrum, but when I see him and I see him perform, I think of the hard-fought battles I had against Umaga, and they run a lot of parallels. Well,
from what you know on the Bloodline and that entire family, do you feel like Solo may be doing himself a disservice, staying so fiercely loyal to Roman?
Man, you're talking to the guy who has hustle, loyalty, respect branded on everything he puts out there. I never fault loyalty. I do fault blind loyalty, and Solo's really new to the game, and I don't blame him for trying to maybe take a second to figure out the landscape.
Oh, you found yourself in the thick of it now, obviously, with the Bloodline. This is, of course, not the first time being opposed to them, going back to your classic match against Roman Reigns, SummerSlam 2021. Would you say that there is unfinished business with you and the Bloodline and Roman?
I know the last time I did get a fair fight, I finished second, which isn't too bad. As long as you're in the WWE, it's unfinished business. As long as you're here, there's another match, there's another chance, there's another day. So is unfinished business, question mark? Sure, of course.
Why not? Yeah, it's
Because,
probably always unfinished business.
because we're always here.
Yeah. Okay, well, I want to switch gears and talk about another superstar that we've seen make some waves. Going back to Money in the Bank and recently on SmackDown, you've dealt with a pretty disrespectful Grayson Waller on multiple occasions. What do you think of his unwavering confidence? I like to use a different word than confidence, but what do you,
What word would you use?
I don't know, arrogance, cockiness.
Okay, cool. Right on. They kind of blur the line.
Am I right?
This goes to show you how long I've been around. Grayson reminds me a whole lot of Miz,
Okay, yep.
like a lot. And from all of Miz's confidence / arrogance, he's been here 19 years, and he's one of the most reliable, decorated, elite performers in WWE history. The fact that he's been here 19 years and just continues to crush it, I think that says good things about Grayson Waller. And I like to see somebody come in with confidence. Looking back on my existence, I wish I had more confidence. I wish I had Grayson Waller's swagger back in 2002 when I slapped Kurt Angle. Instead, I timidly shook The Undertaker's hand when I should have slapped him too. But I didn't have that ruthless aggression. He's got it, and I admire that. And we all have something to learn. Every day is a chance to learn and grow, and he's got a few things to learn. So as somebody who's got a little more in-ring wisdom, I want to shake him and be like, you don't know, this is in your future. But he'll find all that stuff out. He's got the first ingredient. He believes in who he is.
My last few questions, kind of, about you and what you have going on, and you being back here with us, and what you personally, want to accomplish during this current run in WWE.
Selfishly, I said I wanted to make sure it's not time to go yet, and I confidently believe that I'm not done. But I do believe that, we're all fighting that ticking clock, and mine has less seconds than most other people in the locker room. From maybe 02 or even before 02, maybe Christmas, even Summer Cena, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the audience. A lot of times we just go away and we don't get a chance to say a proper, hey, thanks for allowing me to do this for so long. I pull no punches. I don't exist without the audience. And I'm just really grateful for every single second. I'm really grateful. That's why I can't talk trash about anybody.
How do you feel about the future of WWE getting to experience the level of talent that is here right now?
There's never been a better time for WWE than now, with all the things from an administrative and a business standpoint that's going on, for the influx of talent that we have, through the advancements in recruiting process that we have. We're gaining the best. We currently field the best, and our future is on an upward trajectory. And I say our future because I will always consider myself part of the WWE family. So it's awesome to see. I've had thoughts of whatever will they do without me? They will go on and they will be fine. And it really is awesome to see WWE better than it was in 2010, better than it was in 2015. It is a better place now than it was when I was a full-time performer. And that's awesome to see.
And you mentioned just being a part of the WWE family and how important, how special that is. Someone else that we're so excited is back here in the WWE family is Cody Rhodes. You've gotten to watch his entire journey. How proud of him are you to see where he is right now?
I'm extremely proud of Cody, especially because he was bold enough to bet on himself and knew that it was going to be painful and a path of growth. And now he's back, and now he's performing at a level even more elite than before, and he's crafting his own path. He's much more authentic. The Cody Rhodes you see is him. It's the young man that I saw speak when inducting his father to the Hall of Fame. And in his path, he's learned business. He's learned this business. He's learned to be more grateful. He's learned how events are set up. He's learned to respect grips, cameramen, audio people, catering. Not that he didn't before, but because that was a lot of his responsibility, he got a new depth of field for everything that happens here. And I'm really proud of him, and I'm very thankful he's back where he belongs in the WWE family.
Yes, we love having Cody here. Real quickly, I want to backtrack some to WrestleMania. You had an incredibly powerful entrance that highlighted all the good with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which we know that you are a huge part of. After your long storied history with Make-A-Wish, what did that moment at WrestleMania mean to you?
Man, that was great. And that, just like my first Make-A-Wish, it wasn't my idea. My first Make-A-Wish, I was kind of dragged into a room and the family was there to see another superstar. But the WWE superstars often do this. If they're going by, they'll say hi to everybody because everybody the people there are fans, so they recognize and enjoy everyone. This was Kevin Dunn's idea, and he was very diplomatic in presenting it. And he said, "I think we should do your entrance and get as many Make-A-Wish kids as they can to get a WrestleMania entrance." And that's beautiful. So when I got that idea from a certain someone, I've had enough of those vantage points through my eyes, but that is a really rare vantage point. To be able to sit ringside, to be able to go backstage, those are really special things. To be able to have a WrestleMania entrance, you want to talk about a wish? Like, man, what an awesome thing. And all I have to do is let go of my ego enough to let awesome people join it with me. That's the one thing certain people were worried about. Well, but it's your WrestleMania entrance. What does that even mean? Let's make it special, and let's make it as special as we can. And if there's WrestleManias in my future, I hope we can do it again.
The amount of lives that get changed just in that one moment.
Or just that perspective, man. If you've never seen it, you don't know. You're standing at the top of the ramp, looking out at 80,000 people with a small ring down there, and the crowd's going crazy, and they're playing your music, and you get to come out and like, I've had that a bunch of times. And if I can pass that on, well, that's a special thing.
All right, before we go, quick rapid fire.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
AMA.
Little game. So this will be quick and easy. First word that pops in your head when I say your phrase. Ready? Favorite load day meal.
Favorite load day?
Or I guess
meal?
cheat day. Let's do cheat day.
Well, I mean, I would like to hold myself accountable for everything. I don't know if I believe in the concept of cheating. So
Favorite dessert?
Favorite high calorie food?
There we go. Yes.
Right on. Love me a good pizza.
Ooh. What's your toppings?
Depends.
No pineapple though, right?
Depends. Depends.
Okay, what is your Zen place?
Weight training.
Okay.
Only because if you're not completely present, you'll get crushed.
Okay, this is a weird one. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I would rather negotiate peace.
All right, favorite GIF or meme that people have made of you? Is it GIF or GIF? It's GIF, right? Have we
Are we
established
still?
that? I still don't know.
Can
Is
I
it GIF?
Can I get some help? Because this has been 15 years now on this debate.
I should know. I'm a millennial. It's a GIF. Okay.
It's a GIF.
It's a GIF. Okay.
Favorite GIF or meme?
Yeah.
My next one. Because I know I'm still giving you guys ammunition. I mean, maybe, wait a second, maybe this is it?
Maybe this will be it.
I don't
There we
know.
go.
Maybe it
Can we
is.
cut that and GIF it? Yes? Okay, good.
I don't know. The next one?
Last but not least, what makes you laugh? Like, get a good belly laugh. Like, really, what does it for you?
Man.
Yeah, that's hard.
Because like consistent laughter is tough.
Mm-hmm.
What consistently makes me belly laugh? Wit. Yes,
All right.
wit.
They call me witty. No, they call me that? They don't call me that.
All right.
But maybe we'll start. John, this was amazing. Thank you.
So you got it. You held back. You held back and you got the laugh.
There we go.
That was good. That was witty. That was good.
Really do
Right.
appreciate this. It's really cool to have you back. And we can
This has been like the most easy issue of the bump ever.
Oh,
like the most
fantastic.
conflict-free, the most non-angle driven, the most non-trash talky. We might have to change the name and just
What?
call it like
the piece
two people
talking
in
about
a conversation
two
about stuff.
happy stuff. Well, thank you so much. Again, happy to have you back and excited to see the next few weeks. And
Thank you.
yeah, really do appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Seriously.
Likewise.